The mystery of the Great Pyramid of Giza has captivated the minds of scientists, archaeologists, and enthusiasts for centuries. As one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, it draws millions of tourists every year to marvel at its grandeur and impressive construction. For many who visit Egypt, it's common to capture fun pictures posing with the iconic pyramids in the background, perhaps pointing at the top of the Great Pyramid or playfully holding the Sphinx in hand. Despite its popularity, the pyramid's construction and the techniques behind it have long remained shrouded in mystery, with theories ranging from practical human ingenuity to more imaginative explanations involving extraterrestrials. But today, we may finally have the answers to this age-old enigma. The Great Pyramid, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu, lies only about 15 miles from the bustling center of modern Cairo. As you approach it, you feel as though you've traveled thousands of years back in time. The sight of this monumental structure evokes a sense of wonder, and many can't help but ask, how could an ancient civilization achieve such an engineering feat? How did they move the massive stones? Was there some form of unknown technology or outside influence involved? These questions have been the subject of endless debate and research. In classrooms across the world, many of us were taught the prevailing theory, that thousands of ancient Egyptians labored over many years to construct the Great Pyramid, hauling enormous limestone and granite blocks to the site. These blocks, some weighing as much as 2.5 tons, were used to build a structure so precise that even modern tools would struggle to replicate it. The Pyramid of Khufu was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years, standing as a testament to human achievement. It is estimated that 2.3 million stone blocks were placed with such precision that not even a single human hair could fit between the joints of the stones. But the wonders of the pyramid do not stop at its construction alone. Originally, the Great Pyramid was covered with polished white limestone, which would have reflected the sun's rays, making the pyramid shine brilliantly like a star. Some say the reflection was so bright that the pyramid could be seen from the moon. However, much of this casing was lost after a massive earthquake in the 14th century. The pyramid also features unique inner passages that run both upward and downward, something not seen in other pyramids of the time. It is also unique as the only 8-sided pyramid in Egypt, and its alignment with the stars of Orion's belt adds to its mystique. Furthermore, it is positioned to face true north with a level of accuracy unmatched in ancient construction. To this day, it remains one of the most accurately aligned structures in the world, located at the exact center of Earth's land mass. Such extraordinary attributes have fueled countless theories and speculations over the years. Many have argued that the ancient Egyptians could not have possibly achieved this level of precision and scale on their own. As a result, theories involving extraterrestrials or other supernatural forces have gained popularity. Some claim that aliens must have assisted in the construction of the pyramid, given its complexity. They point to other ancient structures like Stonehenge and the statues on Easter Island, claiming that these too are beyond the capabilities of early human civilizations. The idea that beings from another planet played a role in Earth's ancient past has become a popular narrative, though it lacks substantial evidence. In medieval Europe, another curious theory emerged. Some believed that the pyramids were actually enormous grain storage facilities, inspired by the biblical story of Joseph's grain storage from the Old Testament. This theory persisted for centuries until more accurate scientific investigations debunked it. In the 19th century, British publisher John Taylor suggested that the Great Pyramid was not the work of the Egyptians or aliens but rather the handiwork of Noah, the same Noah who built the Ark. He calculated the pyramid's dimensions and claimed they held a divine meaning. His theory gave birth to the idea of the pyramid inch, which he argued was a sacred unit of measurement used by ancient builders. Scottish astronomer Charles Piazzi Smith expanded upon Taylor's ideas, publishing a 664-page book on his research in 1864. Smith suggested that the pyramid contained hidden messages about the past and future of Earth, encoded in its dimensions. He even claimed that the sloping grand gallery within the pyramid marked the timeline of Jesus Christ's life and crucifixion. According to his theory, certain measurements predicted a period of great tribulation between 1881 and 1911, hinting at the second coming of Christ. Despite these fascinating claims, Smith's work was later dismissed as pseudoscience by mainstream scholars. Not all theories were so esoteric. Some scientists in the late 19th century proposed a far more mundane explanation, suggesting that the pyramids were not constructed at all, but rather natural hills that had been quarried and shaped over time to resemble pyramids. Although this theory gained little traction, it reflects the extent to which scholars were willing to explore unconventional ideas in their quest to understand the pyramids. One of the most intriguing and imaginative theories surrounding the Great Pyramid's construction involves the concept of levitation. Some propose that the ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge of acoustic levitation, using sound waves to lift the massive stone blocks into place. According to this theory, vibrations from chants, drums, or other sound-producing techniques allowed workers to defy gravity and move the stones with ease. While this idea is rooted more in legend and speculation than in hard evidence, it continues to capture the imagination of those fascinated by ancient mysteries. So, what's the truth behind the construction of the Great Pyramid? In recent years, archaeologists have made groundbreaking discoveries that finally reveal the answer. It turns out, the solution is both more practical and more fascinating than any of the wild theories mentioned before. A 4,500-year-old papyrus scroll discovered in Wadi al-Jaf, a Red Sea port, has provided invaluable insights into the logistics of pyramid construction. This ancient document, known as the Diary of Mera, details the daily work of laborers who transported limestone blocks to Giza. Mera, an overseer of a team of elite workers, meticulously recorded their efforts to move the stones from Tura to the construction site in wooden boats. According to this ancient text, the workers used an elaborate system of canals and waterways to transport the massive stone blocks. The canals were dug from the Nile River to the construction site, allowing boats to carry the limestone across the desert. It took about 3 days for the stones to travel from Tura to Giza. Once there, they were hauled into position by skilled workers using ramps and other practical tools. This discovery not only debunks the more outlandish theories of alien assistance or levitation but also highlights the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the ancient Egyptians. Archaeological evidence has since confirmed the existence of these ancient canals beneath the Giza Plateau. Additionally, researchers have uncovered ceremonial boats near the pyramid, which provide further clues to the construction process. These discoveries give us a glimpse into the lives of the workers who built one of the greatest monuments in human history. In the end, the mystery of the Great Pyramid's construction doesn't involve aliens, magic, or forgotten technology. Instead, it was the result of human determination, engineering brilliance, and hard labor. The ancient Egyptians achieved what seemed impossible, creating a structure that has stood the test of time and continues to awe us to this day. If you've enjoyed learning about this fascinating piece of history, don't forget to subscribe to Waves Discovery for more incredible stories.